The Detroit Tigers up 1-0 in the best-of-5 series.
Game 2 of the divisional series tonight. Really great pitching matchup, as we know. Skubal for the Tigers, Luis Castillo for the Mariners.
This guy's the total pitcher. Detroit Center, one of the best pitchers on the planet, and probably back-to-back Cy Young winner in 2025.
Now, that being said, the Mariners did something that not a lot of teams get a chance to do. They beat Tarik Skubal twice this season. Granted, it was in the first half. Granted, a little bit of a different lineup.
This thing could change very quickly if the Mariners are able to come away, win, and head into Detroit after this game even at 1-1.
One of our strengths is bouncing back, and we have to do that. And you know, Skubal is a guy, obviously, that we have seen a couple of times this year. He's thrown the ball well in Cleveland, and you know, we got to come out tomorrow and you know, come right back at him and bounce back. And you know, our guys are good at that. That's what they do, and you know, I think we'll be ready.
On the hill for the Mariners, of course, will be Luis Castillo, who has had a strong season of the season.
Torres waves and misses at the off-speed. It's a slider. So one down for Castillo. Here's Kerry Carpenter. Tried the inside corner with a fastball, and Carpenter draws the walk. Here's Riley Green. Green goes the other way, left center field. Arozarena just a few steps over for it. Back to first base goes Carpenter. So 2 down for Spencer Torkelson.
Swinging a fly ball left field. Randy Arozarena going back. He's there, waits for it to come down. We go to the bottom of the first, and Tarik Skubal, who started a few years back at Seattle University, gets a start for the Tigers.
It's always good to get back to the city. The city means a lot to me. Obviously, I spent 4 years here. You know, I was born in California, raised in Arizona, but I feel like I kind of grew up here, you know, in college, kind of getting independent and stuff. So this place will always have a special place in my heart for sure.
Randy Arozarena getting ready to lead things off.
That is banged through the middle. A base hit on a changeup. So Arozarena starts it off for Seattle. These are the matchups that everybody has their eyes on when they're looking at a lineup card and they look at the pitching matchups. It's Raleigh, the 60 home run star, against Tarik Skubal, now batting right-handed against the lefty. Waved on and missed on the changeup. Arozarena goes, swung on and missed, throw down to second, tag not there. Torres tried to swing that down on Arozarena. Skubal had to duck out of the way of that dingler throw. They get the strikeout of Rodríguez, but now Arozarena in scoring position. Here's Palanco, swings at the first offering and pops it up.
Leadoff single does no harm. Skubal strains Arozarena at second. Go to the second inning, game 2 of the division series, scoreless after 1.
Then he works a leadoff walk. Leadoff man is aboard here in the second against Castillo. Dingler swings away and pops it up back a second. It'll be Palanco, and he's got it for the first out. There goes the runner. The pitch is low, and it's ball 4. So they did send Colt Keith that time. McKinstry draws the second Castillo walk of this second inning. Now Baez will come up with a man in scoring position. They were 2 for 11 yesterday with runners in scoring position. They left 8, but they got the big hit late in the game from McKinstry. Gets a piece of that one. It rolls in front of the plate. It is a fair ball. Rowley was able to grab it in fair territory.
And the 2-2 on the way, swing and a miss, strike 3.
Quickly 2 down for Skubal here in the second. Here's Mitch Garver, who jumps into the DH spot tonight against the lefty.
Swing and a miss. 99 just blew it by Mitch Garver. No chance. That is a quick 1-2-3 second.
Torres is going to lead things off here in the third. No score.
Swing and a miss from Torres. Gets the out day. Carpenter loops one on a tough hop to second. Grabbed by Palanco.
And a nice pick. Swung on skied center field. Julio a couple steps over. Ranges in the gap. He's right there. Reaches up. Makes the catch. A 1-2-3 inning for Luis Castillo. The big crowd approves. We go to the bottom of the third.
Tarik Skubal and Luis Castillo off to solid starts in this game 2. Scoreless to the bottom of the third, and Victor Robles leads it off. Tried the corner, and Robles. Crawford fouls one into the Detroit dugout. Hopefully everybody's all right down there. You see Skubal's reaction.
I think it got Paddock, Chris Paddock.
He emerges like a phoenix rising from the ashes. Runner stays. Crawford swings and misses on the changeup tonight in game 2. Cal Rowley against Tarik Skubal. The runner at first and 2 out. First pitch towards short. It's caught. There's Baez, and the inning is over.
So it's the middle third of the order here in the 4th inning. Swinging a fly ball center field. Julio drifting just very casually back into his left, plants and makes the catch. A routine out number 1 to begin the top of the 4th inning.
Breaking ball is golfed in the air to right. Scoreless is over. And he's got it. 3 straight flyouts induced during this 7-in-a-row retired stretch for Castillo. 2 down.
Swinging a fly ball to center field. Julio back a couple of steps straight away, and he makes the catch.
First out here in the 4th inning, a 6-pitch battle. It's been good strike throwing for Tarek Skubal. 50 pitches, 35 strikes, but he has misfired a little bit more on the fastball than we're used to seeing.
Swing fly ball, driven deep, driven back, left field, gone! Jorge Polanco! It's a 1-0 Mariners lead.
Jorge Polanco grabs the trident after his first playoff home run in 6 years.
Mariners have the lead.
On the outside corner, Suarez goes down looking. Naylor goes chasing on that slider, tailing away. That finishes off the 4. Who's been able to get 7 outs over the course of the 19-pitch stretch after a Rockies start. McKinstry lines it out to left, and making a 1-pitch out right there as Arozarena grabs it to start off the 5th. And he watches that one off the plate. Impressive takes that time from Baez. And he draws the 4th Castillo walk of the night.
Now, given the fact that it's Spire warming, you figure there's a chance that Dan Wilson gives Castillo as far as Torres, who's now the man on deck.
On the ground towards second. Polanco flips. Crawford throws, not in time. Runner goes again, and right through the right side, and Meadows is going to go first to third. Perfectly played by Torres. It's 1st and 3rd for an aggressive base running team in Detroit.
Swing and a miss. Pure nitro gas from Gabe Spire.
Bunt trying to get aboard with a hit. Oh, trying to flip it is the second baseman, Torres. Arozarena goes down on the changeup. That has a little bit to do with his knowledge of this Seattle offense. And a swing and a miss on a fastball. Payoff pitch to Palanco. Fastball, drive, deep left field. Jorge Polanco has done it again.
It is gone! Jorge Polanco, his 2nd of the game into Edgar's. This place erupts, and the Mariners lead 2-0. Unbelievable! Lightning strikes twice.
Swing and a miss, and Suarez strikes out on a 99-mile-an-hour fastball. 9th strikeout ends the 6th inning.
But the Mariners get one more big run.
1 pitch, 1 out, 7th inning, 2-0. Seattle on top.
Hard hit ball by Garver. That's through for the 5th Seattle hit against Skubal tonight. It's a 1-out single in the 7th. There's J.P. Crawford, who's got a bunt single tonight. Back up the middle, the shortstop Baez to his left. Nice sliding play to get J.P. Crawford.
It ends the 7th inning, into the 8th.
And now Seattle goes to its 3rd reliever of the night, Matt Brash. Payoff pitch with a fastball, seemingly. I don't know, looked like a fastball. It didn't really break. Looked like it was staying inside if it was a slider. Either way, it's a walk.
The look in by Brash, the stretch, and the 3-2 pitch. It is strike 3 called. He got him looking.
Slider grounded to first. That's off the glove of Naylor. It rolls to Palanco. He flips late, and everybody's safe. Naylor couldn't squeeze it cleanly. All that spin from the slider and then the grounder ends up putting Green at first. On to second goes Torres. That is an error and a fielder's choice. 2 aboard for Torkelson. The tying runs are on base for Detroit. 2-2 pitch. The other way. It's a fair ball down the right field line. Torres will score. Here comes Green into 3rd. Joey Cora giving him the wave. Here's the throw. It's cut off, and this game is tied.
Spencer Torkelson with a shot down the first base line. 2-2 tie in the 8th. How about it?
There's called strike 3 on a changeup. Randy waves and misses at that splitter. 0 for 3 tonight. Has struck out twice. Hard hit ball by Rowley. Down the right field line towards the corner. And the big dumper is looking for extra bases. And he's got another. Line drive down the right. That's a foul ball. And the Mariners take the lead. Julio Rodríguez has come up clutch yet again. Palanco breaks his bat, rolls it towards short, left side, cut off by McKinstry. There's no play. Rodríguez to 3rd. Runners at the corners with only 1 out. Ground ball to third. Rodriguez coming home. The throw from McKinstry will get him in time, and it keeps it at a one-run game. Fielder's choice goes 5-2. Palanco on to second. Safe at first is Suarez, and that will be it for Finnegan. 2 on, 2 out for the lefty Brant Herter, who's facing the left-hander Josh Naylor. Runners at first and second for Naylor. Pops one off on a golf shot. Sandwiches it up towards second and Torres. And Andres Munoz, who recorded 6 outs last night, a season high, will try to go back-to-back to even the series. McKinstry waves and misses. He's tagged. 1 away. He pops it up. Rivas makes the catch. 2 down.
And here is Parker Meadows. Swinging a bouncing ball, first base line behind the bag. Naylor, underhand flip to Munoz at the bag. It's over. The Mariners won it. They tied the series.